Congratulations on Last Survivors. I enjoyed the film. One thing that I found in common with the three characters is that they all somehow find good in something, including Troy with his son.
Yeah, well, to Troy, he's created utopia, you know. He's created the perfect life for this kid to grow up in, and in this horrible outside world, this apocalyptic universe that's, you know, awful. And so Troy's winning.
He is. And by the way, I was freezing cold the entire time I was watching. You guys are brave, and there you go, you cough. Probably reminding you how cold it was. Can you tell me about how passionate you felt for this project, not only as actors but also as executive producers?
I'll speak for myself, but I was involved, you know, from the early stages, which kind of it's exciting because you kind of get to see everything unfold, and I think we had all been sent the script. I don't even, how long ago was that, Stephen?
2019 even, right?
Was it 2019?
I think so.
2019. So we ended up filming it in December of 2020. So we were all kind of,
we didn't necessarily know it was going to be the sort of bleak, snowy backdrop.
Yeah, it changed the, you know, we kind of were at the mercy of Mother Nature. So we kind of were just playing with what we were given, and getting up to Montana in December is pretty cold. It's pretty snowy. It's pretty wet. It's very windy. So yeah, we were in it. We were in the thick of it for sure.
For you, the lady, very, very impressed with the hospitality while being held at gunpoint.
All services delivered. Yeah, it's really interesting. I think that the movie is a thriller and a exciting, you know, gripping story, but there's an emotional through line that is really powerful. And that's what made me want to be a part of this project.
I'm sorry, the dogs. It's amazing.
Sorry. I gotta move those guys. So, and I feel like my, sorry, you'd think I'd know to get rid of.
Talk about your emotional through line. Go on.
Okay, emotional through line. So, what are you talking about? Oh, okay. I'm just trying to tell you about the story. So I think it's got this emotional through line while also being incredibly exciting and a thriller and gripping and all of that. And I think that these characters are all dealing with trauma and isolation and trying to figure out who they are and what's going on. You know, it's a coming of age in a way for Jake. It's my character trying to find herself, and Troy's got all kinds of stuff going on, and hold on to his son, let go of his son. You know, he's been holding on for so long. I think it's a really compelling story. It made me cry at the end when I saw it, and I think people would really like it.
This is a story where it leaves us with a lot of questions. We don't have a foundation of any of these characters other than Jake's. What's it like to portray a character like that?
Well, it's unique, I think, for sure, because, you know, what is that? What does it mean to have your world not only implode, but also explode in a way of how you view things? I mean, he spent 20 years of his life pretty much in a very, very tiny bubble that Troy has created. And then, you know, with the introduction of Henrietta, Alicia's character, it's you know, this cataclysm of knowledge and opening a world that he has never really experienced and never really known even existed, I think, maybe internally. So kind of what does that mean to play somebody who is so sheltered in that arrested development that he so naturally embodies and has. It's a really, really unique opportunity for me as a man and as an actor to try to, as best I can, you know, portray that.
Of course, when you're working, when you take on something and you're sort of living in the moment and you're creating each moment in the moment, it's really hard when you know the end of a play, not to play the end of the play. You know, and any of us who have had any acting teachers, they go, don't play the end of the play. Don't play the end of the movie, because the moment that you're in is the moment that you're in, right? They don't know what's going to happen. So it's very much, you know, as I've got older, that's all I try and think about. You know, somebody once said to me, try and be a human being rather than a human doing. You know, so don't be thinking about what's up there, just play this. And it's a great reminder for all of us when we're sort of working and you're responding to other actors when they're working with you, is just to try and be in that moment, and then this moment, and then this moment afterwards. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, it was played very well, well done, and I will just wonder what happened with everyone. Well, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. It was lovely speaking with the three of you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Bye-bye.